Chelsea just got back from going to Burning Man recently. She was able to be on the team and got to experience some things. And we just had a conversation 3 days ago, just about how good that was. And so there's some natural understanding, some natural knowledge that is there. But I want to tell you that you did not just experience the high point of your life. That was just the beginning. That was the door. It wasn't even the room, much less the house. That there is more that is coming. And there are promises that have been made over you because there's a prophetic mark, there's a prophetic call that's been on your life, and you haven't stepped into it yet. You've only seen a shadow because there's more that's coming. There's a season of visitations that's going to start coming on you. And there's an increase of accuracy and an increase in your prophetic gift. And I just speak right now that your gift is promoted. Yeah. So we just bless the gift of prophecy and the calling for prophetic ministry. And we recognize that this is not one that only operates in the gift of prophecy, but she's being prepared for prophetic ministry. And we acknowledge that. And there's doors of favor that are going to begin to open because you've had it in your heart to do ministry, and you've tried to push that aside because you weren't sure if it was really a promise or if it was just your heart longing for something, but it was a promise and it was from the Lord. And there's doors that are beginning to open, and you need to start preparing to teach because people are going to start asking you to. And it's not something that you're going to have to make happen. It's not something that you're going to do. It's something that's going to come to you, but if you're not prepared, you'll miss it when it happens. And so start preparing now because it's not far off. It's not as far as you think it is. Even when I say that, it's not as far as you think it is. And so take seriously the need to prepare and to get ready because those doors are going to open for you to minister. And you've been on this path, and it's been this path of discovering and allowing yourself to acknowledge who you really are. And there's been this season where you've been taking off the labels that were put on you. And it's almost like this picture of these labels that have been taken off, but you almost feel the shadow, like you didn't quite get all the sticky stuff off. And you know, nobody can tell what the label is, but you still feel that stickiness. But the Lord's going to be removing even that stickiness because you are going to finally realize the Christ in you that is hope of glory. And there's a fresh revelation of who He is in you and who you are in Him, that it's starting to come. And it started in the last couple months. It's been in your dream life. It started in the night season where He's been speaking things into you. And they're not the hopes of your heart. It's the Lord speaking your identity into you. And you need to recognize that. And I hope you and Timothy have your passports. If you don't, you might want to get them. Because there's short-term missions, because the compassion that's in your heart, you have a compassion gift that's crying out to be used. And you need to be around the needy. And the Lord's going to take you into places where your compassion gift is going to cause your heart to break in ways that you can't imagine, but it's going to give you life that you can't imagine. And so those missions that the Lord sends you are very strategic. And we say yes to the doors, and we say yes to the heart of obedience. And we say yes to the gift that's not imagination. And Lord, I'm asking that you would draw a clear line in her mind and in her heart and give her the ability to discern clearly imagination from revelation, because she's been thinking that she has a great imagination when she really has a great gift. Amen. Yay.